Colts a 23-3 lead.
Watch this thing from the goalpost cam, Mike. This is just a rifle shot. This thing doesn't have 8 revolutions. It's just fired through there. That thing is it's like a hard fade. You get a lot of golf analogies. I mean, it's just a hard fade going out there. But boy, is he pumped.
That's his 34th field goal of the season, one shy of the NFL record.
But what's so impressive, it's 5 for 5 over 50.
It has not been the best first half ever for Irving Fryer. 3 balls have hit his hands and come out. Arguably all difficult catches, but catchable nonetheless.
And, you know, it changes what Denver does, too. If he makes a couple of those catches, you keep some drives going, and he doesn't have to throw some of the balls that he's had batted down.
Ray Rhodes knows his club is in trouble. Jason Belser already with 2 interceptions, double his season's total, and a touchdown return. And Morrison has just been flying all over the place, starting for the injured Quentin Floriat. Only 5 defensive starters in the lineup tonight. A lateral to Witherspoon. He'd have rather not had it. That's the end of the first half with the score, 23-3 Indianapolis. Now let's join Chris Berman for the accurate halftime report. Back at the RCA Dome in Indianapolis, and it's the Colts over the Eagles, 23-3. As we get ready to start the third quarter, Gary Anderson will have it teed up for the Eagles, and deep to receive Aaron Bailey, waiting at the 2. Bailey up to the 5. And Bailey gets it out to the 28-yard line. Take a look at the first half stats, and really the total yards and just about everything on that page even. But the big penalty, the pass interference penalty against Troy Vincent, set the tone early and allowed the Colts to move close to their first touchdown and the turnovers. 3 interceptions and 13 resulting points for Indianapolis. Belser with 2 of those interceptions, 1 for a touchdown return. Ball drilled by Fuller. Falk had a big first quarter, 33 yards, gained only 2 in the second quarter. Keeping track of the 2 superstar running backs. Falk now with 35. Waters with only 16, 15 receiving. Waters has a jammed thumb and a slight concussion so far.
And the 6 receptions by Marshall Falk is a telling difference.
And those aren't swings out of the backfield either. They've had him out as a wide receiver. Justin on the roll, throws to Harrison. First down at the 42. Don Griffin had to make the tackle.
Paul Justin is a pocket passer, but he has the mobility to move if necessary. That time, Marvin Harrison does a nice job of working back to him. He goes and sets in the pocket, feels the pressure. Now he just slides. Harrison gives him a good target. Tony Mandrich continuing to do a good job at right tackle.
Paul Justin making the 3rd start of his career. And the Arizona State graduate making a big difference for this club. Justin again. Late over the middle, incomplete to Falk. And Lindy Infante not going into his shell with a 23-3 lead.
You know, Mike, the knock on Tony Mandrich was that he couldn't move his feet. He didn't have good feet. Now he's going to get up with William Fuller. He's going to get in a little shadow boxing. All right, I'm going outside. I'm going inside. He's just getting those arms out. Gives him a little bit of a pop, keeping good distance, and sliding his feet over to make the play. Doesn't really cross him much. That's good footwork by a big guy.
Mandrich, after 4 years off, making a comeback. Workman, number 46, into the lineup on 2nd and 10. Play action, Justin. Pressure. Throws. Dawkins pulled up short, and the pass went long. In the 1989 draft, Tony Mandarich was taken 2nd overall by Green Bay. Look at the other guys. Aikman, Sanders, and Derek Thomas. You've got to say they've already got their tickets punched for Canton.
That's right. He's the only one that doesn't. And the thing is, what's so good about what he has accomplished this year is he said it was time for him to come back. He wanted to have fun again, and he wanted to prove something because he felt like he let the game down.
Makes you want to root for him, doesn't it? 3rd and 10. Justin hit as he throws, incomplete, down at the 42. Would have been another first down. Rhett Hall putting the pressure on Paul Justin, who gets up holding the right shoulder.
He has taken some shots. A couple on his hands. This time, he's stepping into the throw as it comes to him. That's Rhett Hall. 97 just going to unload as he hits him and gets that right shoulder and elbow just buried into the turf.
Gardocki with the number 1 net punting average in the NFL, which is far more important than the gross average you hear about all the time. Not his best kick there. Say on the return, had a seam up the middle, got to the 33. 14-yard return after a 39-yard punt. Third quarter, 23-3, Indianapolis. 3-3, Colts with the lead, 13:04 to go third quarter. Eagles ball. And Paul Justin trying to work on that right shoulder. He is in obvious pain as he was slammed into the turf. Draw to water. And the Colts just swarming on defense. More bad news for the most injured team in all of football. Phil Yeboah-Cody, a linebacker, is out. Damon Watts' broken arm. He is gone.
Looks like Justin may not be able to come back. Damon Watts in a cast already in his civvies.
It's just unbelievable.
They just keep playing. Who's ever on the field just keep playing hard.
Second and 7. Turner can't hold the pass.
That's the 5th drop pass tonight by a Philadelphia Eagle. And in this kind of a passing attack, Mike, they don't take the big shots. What they try and do is methodically move the ball down the field. And if you're not catching the ball, it sets off what John Gruden's trying to do with his calls. And it gives Ty Detmer a lack of an opportunity to convert third down.
That is Kerwin Bell, who's talking to Paul Justin. If Justin can't go, Bell would be the guy. Detmer under pressure. Tony Bennett and McCoy are chasing him. The pass, is it in or out of bounds? The official on the spot was knocked down. The late call will give them the catch at the sideline, and now there's going to be a disagreement between the officials. Chris T. Jones made the catch. The only question was he in bounds?
Detmer does a good job to move around a little bit to make a throw. Of course, Ray Rhodes anxiously awaiting the decision. Incomplete pass.
It's not what he wanted to hear either.
No, that is not the words he was looking for.
Paul Justin going to the locker room. Another one of the walking wounded.
And here's the play on the sidelines. Remember, both feet have to be in.
I can't tell.
Well, there's another shot of it. No, they said he didn't have control. The one foot didn't quite get down, and he didn't look like he had control of it.
The right foot came up as he was catching the ball. It wasn't on the ground when he had possession. Stabline waiting for the punt of Tom Hutton. What? Hutton, another beautiful high sailing. Stabline buried in his tracks. Johnny Thomas downfield on special teams, 54-yard punt. There is Kerwin Bell, the former Gator. It will be his chance when we come back. Second-team quarterback Paul Justin has gone to the locker room to have his right shoulder looked at. Now we are going to have third-team quarterback Kerwin Bell. The emergency quarterback is Jim Harbaugh. If he comes into the ball game now, nobody else but Harbaugh can play quarterback to the fourth quarter. The problem is Harbaugh can't play quarterback.
Yeah, but Kerwin Bell has worked as much as Paul Justin because Jim Harbaugh has gone down. So you're not going to have a quarterback situation where a guy is totally rusty coming off the bench to play.
Those are his numbers from the CFL in '95. His latest year, he threw for over 3,000 yards. Marshall Faulk protecting the ball with both hands. Out over the 10 to about the 12. Kevin Johnson made the tackle. By position, here are the number of starters on the Colts defense. Look at this. Left linebacker and right linebacker, 4 different guys have started at each one of those positions, and you have at least 3 at all the rest. Have 2 other guys with season-ending injuries already tonight. It's unbelievable.
You wonder how Jim Johnson can get it done, the defensive coordinator.
Lamont Warren, the backup running back, he's out tonight. So Faulk has to be relieved by Vince Workman on occasion. Faulk again, huge hole off the right side. Marshall Faulk. Covering up the ball, Zordich makes the catch at the 47. Zordich made the tackle. Until that play, his longest run of the year had been 16 yards. That one went for 43.
And that one was run behind Tony Mandrich on the right side. And Kent Dilger, the tight end, does a terrific job. Number 85, Ken Dilger seals down. Mandrich kicks out. I mean, that's just some real great footwork. And there's the hole in the crease. I'll tell you, Marshall has got some confidence back in that foot, Mike. A few weeks ago, he would not have accelerated like that through the hole.
Workman comes in to give him a breather. Workman, big hole. Coming off of last week's performance, you would have to think this is the tightest knit group in the world. They went to war together last week. They're doing it again this week.
The thing is they keep getting into football games where people keep telling them they can't play. You don't have enough healthy bodies to go play Buffalo. Doesn't matter. You don't have enough bodies to go play the Eagles. It doesn't matter. This football team is just finding ways to dominate. But the credit are the guys up front. Those 5 guys up front are controlling the game for the Colts.
From the Eagles, 35. Workman. Yard and a half, and that's all.
Mike, I'll tell you what else is very important for Kerwin Bell. By getting Marshall Faulk and Workman running the football like they have, it allows him to get into the flow of the game, allows that adrenaline to settle down. So when he does have to make a throw, it'll be one where he's had a little chance to work up a lather.
Kerwin Bell has racked up the frequent flyer mileage. He started with Miami as a 7th-round draft choice in '88. Then Atlanta, Tampa Bay, the Jets. Then he went to the CFL, played in Sacramento, and then played for Edmonton. Faulk is back in. End around to Harrison. Wydell blocking for him. What a move he put on Farmer and got down to the 30. In the open field, Harrison with that speed is scary.
And one thing, when I had a chance to talk to Marvin Harrison, I said, what do you think is your strength? He said, the thing that is my strength and that I really haven't had a chance to do is get the ball in the open field and run with it. We saw what he could do a little bit there. He's been the punt returner for the Colts, but they wanted to save him as a wide receiver and not wear him out as the punt returner.
Came into the program with no ego whatsoever, just whatever I have to do.
And the play selection you see by the Colts, 5 runs, no passes since Paul Justin left the game.
Bell in the shotgun. Movement up front, they'll whistle the play dead.
Snap. Ball start. 5 yards. Still 3rd down.
Mike, if I'm Emmett Thomas, the defensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles, I throw everything I got at Kerwin Bell right now. I don't give him a chance to set. First of all, he's in the shotgun, which means that if the blitz is coming, he's going to have to focus on the ball.